One thing that I really do a lot of is if I see a recording studio, I'll pop in. Hey, I'm Nicole Fazio, like the girl from Safeway.
Yeah.
Can I have a tour? Or, be interested in somebody
Yeah.
else. Not because you want something from them,
Mm-hmm.
but see how they set things up. Oh yeah, I have that microphone. Or what do you think about this one? I don't really hi, it's called being a human being.
Yeah, it's really interesting that you're talking about going into production agencies that are local to you, because I think it's hard since we're all connected through the internet and through all these social media platforms, it's really easy to think, okay, my audience and my potential clients are the whole world. But then it's easy to forget about the people right next door. So what I've been doing is I do Google like production agencies, but I've only been cold calling. I haven't really thought about and just trying to introduce myself and say if you're accepting demos, something like that. But I haven't thought about just walking into a studio because it just seems, I guess, so old-fashioned. But you're right. If no one else is doing it, then that's an opportunity to start doing it, because you're gonna.
It's never old-fashioned? A conversation.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so I grew up in a huge Italian family. My grandma's 97. My great nephew is 7 weeks old, maybe 8.
Okay.
One thing that doesn't go out of style is caring about people.
Right.
And not expecting anything from them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you get everything.
Yeah.
Because if you don't invite someone to a party
Mm-hmm.
or go to their party,
yeah,
how do you expect them to come to yours?
Right. And I think it's really, especially because as a voice actor, like for me, I have this little studio here. You can set anything up in your house. So I really don't have to leave the room. But then if your whole job as a voice actor is really just talking, you're trying to sell something, but you're talking to people. So I think over time I would forget how to talk to people if I just stay in here. So that's has a lot to do with why I'm trying to go to New York.
It's also very, very small. It's also not real.
Yeah.
I don't work at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to ask you.
I go out to those studios.
Yeah.
And I think it's really, really weird and backwards because I grew up on a farm. I'm not like famous. I'm not like, loaded. Anything I've had to earn. I paid my way through college. Like if I was going to do anything, if it was going to be, it's up to me.
Right.
And I always knew that. No one's going to give you anything. You have to go out and get it.
Yeah.
And people don't want to leave the room. And so people that have never booked a voiceover before, they bought a really expensive microphone. Mm-hmm. They bought a really expensive program. Yeah. They don't know how to use. Mm-hmm. They bought headphones that aren't cheap. Mm-hmm. They maybe have, like I have this thing, it's called a Focusrite, and I have this other thing, it's called a PreSonus, gear. Yeah. I got that because it's a tax write-off, and I make enough money that if I don't have a couple of those things to legitimately write off, I'm in trouble, and I like to help people. So if people want to come over to my house, I've always, for years and years and years, just brought people in and helped them with voiceover. And so I think, when I help people with voiceovers, it makes me better because now I have to do what I'm telling them to do. Otherwise I would be a hypocrite. Yeah. And what I'm basically teaching is how to get out of the ditch because I'm working with different people all the time. And working with people is really, really fun, and gives me goosebumps, but it also pisses me off. And I want to break their nose over the top of my knee and walk out the door. Oh. And so you have to figure out how to work with someone that's super difficult. And sometimes I'm the super difficult one. Yeah. And people have to give me grace. So when you show up, when you go into New York, when you sow into grace, when you sow into just basic things, because then you have access to those big things. But if you're in this teeny tiny room with this microphone, you're eliminating the opportunity to connect. Yeah. You're eliminating the opportunity to be in the right place at the right time if you don't show up.